Afternoon everyone, welcome back to Roy's the Boy. Anyway, today's video, as I said yesterday, I'm going to get on with the my worst lawnmower. So let's go and have a look at it. Right, here it is. I picked this up from a woman who says it's been in her garden for 5 years. I haven't got a clue what make it is. It's got Briggs and Stratton classic engine in it. As you can see, it's got no spark plug. It does look like a terrible mess, I have to admit. All the wheels are completely seized. None of them are moving at all, not even the back ones. On the petrol tank, look at the state of that inside there. The primer bulb's actually gone. It doesn't even have a proper pull cord on it. Look, don't know what's going on here. Even the linkages, the pulls, cables. Oh, hang on, that one's moving a little bit, but the self-propelled ain't working. Let's have a look underneath. Don't know if it starts or if there's any oil in it just yet. The underside ain't too bad. Look, let's have a look. So, let's have a look at the flat. Oh, that's the colour it's meant to be. A different green to what it was. Oh, hang on, what's this here? Let's get my glasses on. Can't see anything with these. What's it say there? Electrolux. No, still can't tell what it is. I don't even have a grass box for it. But this ain't what it's about. This one ain't gonna. I don't think I'm gonna sell this one. But I'm just doing this video just to see what can happen. Let's have a look, see what happens if I can pull this cable. Oh well, oh no, that's working. That's pulling over, but it doesn't have a spark plug in it. So let's go and get some, get another spark plug, check the oil, and see if it'll turn over. Right, what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to got a brand new spark plug. The oil's okay. I'm going to spray some of this in. Yeah, spray a bit in. Cool. Stick this in just to see what happens. Bit chilly out here today. Look too good in there. Oh no, I think the coil's gone. I think it needs a new coil. Yeah, it will do. Let's see if I can hold that one there just to see what happens. Well, would you credit it that even fell off, but it started. It needs a new coil, new lead. Oh, as you can see, everything's falling out. So let's have a look. Well, I hope you, a lot of you saw most of that. I haven't got a tripod at the moment. I did have one, a little mini one, and I haven't got a clue where I've put it. So the coil connector, the spark plug connector I should say, was totally rusted. I only held it against it, gave it one pull and the engine just started, so that was unbelievable. So that's going to be my first one. I do have a spare coil, so I'm going to try and set up the camera and take the thing apart and see if we can sort it out. Right, okay, we've got it in the workshop now. Let's have a really close look. It's out of the wind, out of the cold. As you can see, the primer bulb is absolutely gone. It's a total mess underneath. Absolutely filthy, and it's caked with dirt. Spiders, everything, everywhere. So, this is going to be a bit of a project, really. And there's a good blade on it, I have to admit. You can see that under there. Let's go back with the cables. They are... The drive cable is not moving whatsoever, so they are going to either need replacing or stick some WD-40 down it for a while. But at least the Deadsman ones, it's working, so we're going to have a go. So what we're going to do is take off the carburetor, sort out the petrol tank, change the casing. I've got a spare one down here and I'm just going to see if it works. So get back to you in a bit. Right, okay, let's start taking this apart and see what we can do with it. Right, got to put the old goggles on because I can't see a thing. I'm blind as at the back. Now what's my screwdriver here? Okay, let's start taking the air filter off. I'll do that. Oh, it's clogged with oil. I can feel it as soon as you come out of that. Look, that screw full of oil. Ah, oh, look at that. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. That's been on its side somehow. You can see. Oh, it's terrible. Right. Let's use a 10mm socket. Start taking this off. Nice. Easy when you've got the power tools, it's a lot quicker. Stick them in the tray. See if there's anything living underneath here. No. Well, look at that, look. It's full of spiders. You can tell now that's been in the garden for 5 years. So we'll put that down here. Get a 13mm socket. And a 10. Let's undo this. That's it. 13 socket. Where has it gone? Let's take the fuel tank off. There's no fuel inside that tank whatsoever. I'm not expecting good news with the gasket and diaphragm. Oh, that's Hardy's. I'm surprised this engine even blurred when I sprayed some carb clean inside it just to get it going. As you can see from the video, all round here it is full of cobwebs. So once I've taken this down, I think I'm going to take it outside and get the old airline on it and give it a good blow. Well, I have to say I'm quite surprised with the condition of the springs. Oh, that's the state of the tank. It's not very good either, is it? Right. Let's take this out of there a minute. Give you a nice. That is absolutely terrible, isn't it? Look at the state of that. Now, the reason why I couldn't put the plug in is because the inside of there is actually rotten and it's broken. So I'm going to take the coil off and get back to you and give it a good old clean. See you in a bit. Right, okay, we've given it a good old air blowing out of it. As you can see, this is the state of this flywheel. I mean, look at the rust on that. Now, everything I think really on this mower needs taken apart and redone completely. Even the exhaust pipe. Look at that. I think this may need a complete refurb, I think. What do you think? Let me know. Shall I give it a full refurb or just get it going just to see if I can just get it going, really, basically. Like I said, I don't have a grass box for it. It says it on there, it's Electrolux. So Electrolux, I'm thinking, I don't know, green. Is it B&Q? Is it Sainsbury's Homebase? Who knows? Let me know if you know, because I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Right, the good thing about, if you go to rubbish tips, it's pointing us around. Yeah, let's go. If you go to rubbish tips, you can pick up these spares, lawnmowers, and just keep them for spares for £5. That's what I pay. My local one, £5. And the good thing about it, the coils, you can use them, spare ones. I mean, look at that one. It needs a little clean. I've just taken that out of my box. I've got about 8 sitting in there, so it's good. For £5, I've saved. I think these are about £20, something like that, to buy new. So I'm going to give this one a little clean and put it on, put it all back together again. Put the tank back on, just to see how it runs properly with a new coil on it. Okay, see you in a bit. Alright, okay, let's get this coil sorted out. One thing you really should do about these coils is make sure the tips are clean. So what I use is a little grinder and just give it a little clean. Just get the rust off. Even on top of it, just so when you earth it gets earthed. See, that's a lot better than what it was. Also the flywheel now. I'm going to do this flywheel. Just on the connections where the magnet goes round. Just so it's got a good. I should use my mask really. I keep preaching to other people. Let's turn it around. Right, that's a lot better. Right, let's get this back together. This little wire, let's clip that onto there. That's it. Where have I put my bits now? There we are. I should have given that out of there, bloke, which I didn't. Do apologise. Right. Let's put the spring clip back on. Can only go one way really. sit by my hands. I'll just get me what I do for the gap. I think it's supposed to be about 12 mil gap, but what I do is I use a little card. This is my hairdressing card. Barbers, every time you get a haircut, he stamps it, and then when you fill the card up, he gives you 25% off your next cut. So just slide that into there. Just with the magnets pull it together and then tighten it up. I've just noticed this clip's just come off. It's easy to put back in. And that's it. Right, you don't need to see the next bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the casing back on. I'm going to put a different fuel tank on it just for the moment, because this one, as you saw, it does need a really good clean. Just put that back in my pocket so I don't lose it. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, as you saw that, it did start, it ran well. It smoked for a bit, but I left it running for 20 minutes. I think it's because someone's turned it over on its side and there's loads of oil in the exhaust. That's what I'm doing there for this video. Please, if you like the videos, please subscribe, and looking forward to see you in part 2. Cheerio for now.